We can just. Oh my god, yeah.
Are we good? Let's see.
Yeah, it sounds like you're good.
Very good. All right.
Mike is good, but hard right.
Wait, you can hear us? I was really digging this writing out my responses.
Yeah. Sweet. All right.
Audio is great.
Perfect.
Awesome.
All right, we're back.
Who's left? Am I left? Because that's probably because I got one headphone in. Am I the one who's I don't know.
Oh man.
It's panned. Who's panned? Robbie's fine.
I think we're good. I think we'll make do. Thank you everyone for supporting us with the tech support there. These streams are always fun trying to figure out how we're gonna chat halfway across the world. Dude, before we dive into it, how are you doing? For those who didn't tune into the stream 2 weeks ago to hear you chat about Heroes, how have you been? How's your summer been? How's life in Australia?
Well, it's actually been winter over here, Ori, because I'm on the other side of the world. You bloody people in the northern hemisphere. No, it's been good, man. I moved into a new place. Just been making music, bunkering down, working on this remix EP for the Way You Are, going through this Heroes stuff, writing new music. It's been good. It's been weird, but it's been good. How about you guys?
Dude, congrats on the new home. That's very exciting.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
Things here have been pretty normal. I haven't seen John in like months, which is kind of weird. But now we're doing. I think like since our last stream that we did, like
it's
in
all
July
been
or something. So
it's been virtual.
Yeah, it's interesting, dealing with quarantine life. But no, everything is great and fantastic. Cool.
Are you back in the office or just today?
No, this is actually my spare bedroom.
It's a green screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nice.
we're in the studio. You've been here before, obviously. You know what it looks like.
Yeah.
There's a photo of you by that lovely neon light back there. Cool. All right, let's dive into some remixes. We have, I think you said 10 to 15. I think we have 10. Is that the official number? 8, 10,
I'm not sure.
7?
We'll just go
We'll
through
have to wait and find out.
Did your shortlisted ones get added, John? Into that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. And so I think, you guys have heard these remixes. You guys kind of shortlisted them. I haven't heard any of them. So I'm coming in with a very unbiased opinion. I'm hopefully you guys are unbiased too. But, I just haven't heard these. I'll experience them for the first time. People in chat, you will also experience the songs for the first time if you haven't listened to a bunch of them on Label Radar. And then...
Can I also just say, before we do, like this was so hard for me to even narrow them down. Like I spent probably 4 hours yesterday with a short list of like 50 remixes that I loved. So to anyone whose remix doesn't get played now, don't give up. Like I did remix competitions when I was younger and never heard back anything, but some of these remixes like are amazing. So if you entered and you don't hear it, don't feel bad because there were some unreal entries into this.
Awesome. Well, we have a very difficult task ahead of us picking a winner here.
We do.
Cool. So we are going to go through a couple here. We're going to attempt to do it via Label Radar. For the first one, I guess everyone in chat, let us know if you hear everything all right, if the quality is like, sufficient amount. And congrats to everyone who gets played in the next hour. And like Robbie said, big ups to everyone who submitted to this contest. So who's our first one?
I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. Probably butcher it.
Can we let Robbie pronounce all the names? Is that...
Wow.
This is the hardest part of remix contest, is pronouncing everyone's names.
I mean, Seth Austin, that can't be that hard. All right, Seth Austin, I guess, is the first one.
Oh.
I'm saying.
That's what you couldn't pronounce, John?
Wait. Let me just make sure we're on the same page. I have a different one first. It's
okay.
I'll just read it. It's like Dewey?
Dewey?
Dewey, D-U-Y? Not D, yeah, D-U-Y. Let's go.
Okay, we have a different shortlist.
People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, keep this kind, there are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time.
Oh, this one slaps.
It's vibey.
Let's keep this kind.
Yeah, this remix is fucking awesome.
Language.
I love the vocal drop.
Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time.
Yeah.
People,
Yeah, make sure yours don't disappear, John, is the only thing.
there are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. 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 Not this
This remix is so good. Fuck, what a vibe.
That was nice.
I love that
I like
one.
that
I
one.
love the vocal drop. It reminds me of like synth pop, passion pit, like meets.
It's-
Yeah, I love that.
That's very, maybe not very Throttle, but very Robbie vibe. I get.
That is a very me
It's a
remix.
very you
I
kind
love
of
that.
remix. I'd
Love
say
that.
it was pretty similar to like true to the original. I'd
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it kept a lot of those elements I liked with the original. Chat, where are you guys at? What did we think of that?
It's mellow. That's how I feel about it. It's pretty mellow,
Mellow?
but we got chat saying it goes off hard.
I
That's
fucking love it, honestly.
that's an adjective.
Makes it the little vocal chop. I think it's fire.
Sweet. All right, we're keeping that in the short list. Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Should we jump into the next one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Up next, we have Seth Austin.
Hype. This one's great. I think you pronounced that right.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Let's keep this kind. There are no reasons.
I want to talk over this.
Oh,
John's gonna put
Mesto's
a
in the
little
chat.
freestyle.
Keep it moving.
Hello, Mesto. I see him in the
Keep
chat.
it light. There are no heroes. Not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes. Not this time. keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. 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 Not this time.
So sick.
I dig it. I dig it. I like that. a
So
lot.
good. So good.
Vibe. Someone said, please let this be a remix package on the label, not just a SoundCloud repost. That's what I was
We'll
thinking.
have to look into
Oh,
that.
Robbie, we'll have to see. We still got some remixes to go to, so let's.
That is fucking
let's,
awesome, that
let's
remix.
shelf that for now and see what we have here. But
I love that.
Seth Austin, that was dope. Am I
So
pronouncing that right?
I think so.
Seth Austin.
I think so.
Yes. Okay. Just checking.
I have no notes for that. I think that's awesome. That
It's
remix.
super clean, super creative. That I feel like the little synth solo on the second drop was really, really cool. Unexpected.
I just say
Reminds
this
me of
is
Ellis,
this
that
is
one.
really fun.
Yeah.
I never thought that like listening to like demos on a live stream would be fun, but this is really cool. Just seeing everyone like reacting and stuff. I dig it. All right, next, who do we got next?
Let's see who we got. We have Irons or Irons.
Oh, this one is great.
Let's
I
go.
like this one a lot.
Is it Irons? Yeah.
Let's keep this kind.
Never heard this vocal before.
Left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time.
Sup, snipers?
Not this time.
This is sick.
Oh. There's like a wall of energy that drop.
So much energy in this one.
That's a good live one. That's a good like alternate drop
I would play that. I would
live
play
one
that
for
in
sure.
Gotta get the strobes going.
Let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons
right.
Yeah.
Irons.
Crazy.
Is Irons in the
crazy,
chat?
Alex.
Do we have Irons in the chat here?
I just
Yes,
wish that
maybe.
pluck kept going in the outro. That like portery piano pluck thing on the last drop.
I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah.
The kind of like bridge section in the middle kind of lost a little bit of energy for me before the second drop. That was my one kind of note on that. I felt like it got a little like cyclical at that point.
I
but
think it's just the drums. They're too like
They're too
too
like
open, I
punchy.
think, in the breakdowns.
that second drop was fire though.
Yeah,
really
I
like the
mean,
second
that's
drop
just
there.
like a really small kind of nitpick bit of feedback
Yeah.
that can be easily polished up. But yeah, this one's crazy high
Huge.
energy.
Yeah,
Huge.
I mean that's what we do. We give that little feedback to polish them.
Exactly. Yeah.
and make it perfect. But no, that was
Well done.
That was
That's
awesome.
massive. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to play that one live, Robbie. I could definitely see that.
I will.
If and when shows return. When shows, not if, but when
will.
shows
When.
return. I'd come out. I'd buy a ticket to see Throttle play that one live.
Awesome.
Yep.
I'll see you there.
Cool. While you're selecting the next one, for those of you who are tuning in who don't know, the winner of this Label Radar concert for Throttle Heroes.
Concert?
Concert.
We're thinking about-
I'm on live. The winner of this concert. I mean, it's technically a concert. No. The winner of this contest is going to get a copy of Ableton Live 10.
Yes.
I was calling it 12 before. I'm like not Ableton educated.
He's in the
Like,
future.
I'm way ahead of it. No, these guys are much more Ableton knowledgeable than I am. But a copy of Ableton 10 and a push. So like really all a producer needs to make crazy awesome music like Robbie.
The
here
push
does.
is really really useful for just triggering samples, playing different melodies, and
Yeah.
you can do everything within Ableton on the push, so you don't even have to touch a mouse and keyboard. It's
I mean it's
crazy.
really one of the only like musical pieces of gear that our listening studio has because it's just like a very versatile tool. So
Yeah.
the lucky winner of this contest is going to get a push and Ableton 10, which is awesome. So who's up next?
Looks like we have Shadow with an ambient remix.
Oh, this one is fire. I mean,
Wait, I don't understand. What does that mean?
What?
Shadow with an ambient? Oh, like
Oh,
genre. I was like,
yeah, sorry.
I was like a remix of a remix. What's okay?
No,
I'll shut up
says
now.
it's
Sorry.
ambient. Yeah.
Maybe dim the lights down for this one. Getting the vibe.
People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes.
Harmonize, Robbie. Harmonize.
This time. People,
I forget I'm live.
let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not
This is perfect
I'm
for
just
your.
driving in the Ritz Carlton.
This is perfect for your Australian winter.
not this
Oh, it's yeah.
That was unexpected. Sweet.
Yeah.
That was good.
That is stunning. That makes all my lo-fi dreams come true. That one. Such a vibe.
Let's send that to Mr. Suicide Sheep.
Yeah.
They'd eat
Absolutely.
that up. Yeah. No, that's dope. I like that one a
Yeah.
lot. Shout out Shadow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what
Yeah.
else to say about it. It's just, it complemented the original really, really well. And
That second drop, that like halftime kind of
the like trappy,
I like
more
that.
trappy drums, trappy sub. I thought that worked really, really well. It was really cool. Sweet.
Yeah. Vibe.
Cool.
I love that.
All right. What do we got next?
Up next, we have KY.
With a little bit of future bass.
Let's go.
Is it just me, or does Throttle look like Daniel Radcliffe? I get that all the time.
People, let's keep this kind.
Yeah, this is so
There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time.
It's a bit slower, but I dig it.
People, let's keep this
Vibe,
Oh, this is Australia vibes right here.
right?
left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving.
This is a great submission. Unexpected.
Sick, right? It's like a
What'd you
rap
call
beat.
it?
This time.
Maybe Ori can rap on this one.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anything quite like that.
It reminded me of like an album cut on like an MIA like album, or like like something
right?
like
Yeah.
interesting and like
It's very
Left
The
organic.
only thing I would
feeling.
say is because it's so slow, it would be cool to play into how slow it is with like a vocal layer on the like an octave lower or something, just to make it feel like purposely slow.
a
But
bit
I think
like
it's awesome.
dreamier and like more
Exactly,
kinda
like with more reverbs or like a lower octave or something that's like, oh right, it is like halftime
yeah.
slow. But great.
KY labeled this as future bass.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I don't think we should be reading out the genres.
Well, no. I mean, it's just I actually think it's interesting to talk about what a song like that is, where it sits in genre. And I mean, Label Radar and all of its amazing features, keeps it to a certain number of genres, so it's easier for people like us to like find what we're looking for, if you will. But yeah, it's such a difficult song. We'd call that electronic, I think, on Monster Cat, our catch-all word.
Yeah, exactly.
Things that don't fit anywhere.
It's produced probably on a computer to some degree, but it did feel very organic. Like you hear the shaker in there. It really felt like whoever made this could have been sitting at like a loop machine or like a whatever you call those, like the looper. The loopers, and actually just sitting there, shaking a shaker. Okay, loop that. Like recording all the instruments live. It sounded very organic, which was a nice change of pace. When listening to all these remixes,
I would agree.
It wasn't just filled with synths and all the
stuff you'd
digital
expect.
stuff.
Yeah, that was cool. Like I said, the moment I heard that, I was like, "This is Australia. This sounds like Australia."
Yeah, I love it. I'd love to know how he or she made that the vocal chop in the like the do 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 do. It sounds like a flute, or maybe it's just the vocal. I don't know. I'm curious.
Cool.
It's great.
Chat, what did y'all think?
I liked more the third and the last.
I'm losing track. We're 5 in so far. We've had, I'm gonna butcher all these names. Dewey.
Yeah.
We've had Dewey with like the vibier kind of like chiller version. We had Seth with the awesome chords. We had Irons with the energy, Shadow with some ambient, and then this KY remix, which is really cool. A lot of diversity, guys. You picked like a really, really cool bunch so far.
Yeah, really good.
Before we completely confuse you guys with 10 more remixes, is there like a favorite for chat? I know you guys probably have your favorites, but chat, who are you guys feeling? Dewey, Seth, Irons, Shadow, or KY? What's the vibe? Do we have like a clear front runner thus far, or is it still up for grabs? I'm seeing a lot of Seth.
Lots of Seth and Irons.
Seth and Irons, okay.
They brought
Second and
a lot of
third,
energy.
right.
Yeah.
Second and third, I think, was Seth and Irons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throttle is my favorite.
Moist lasagna.
Oh man, I've been trying to ignore it, but I just can't anymore.
Moist lasagna. Wonderful. Okay, well, with moist lasagna on our mind, let's jump into the second
my God.
half.
This one is Nicholas Latimore.
Let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving. keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes.
Contributing kicks.
Not this time.
Sorry. My bad.
Let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes. Not this time. Not this time. Not this time. Not this time.
All right, Nicholas, wow me on this drop. Come on.
Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of cat jams. Cat jams.
Cat jams. That was a cat jam. I
That
call
was a
that cat jam.
Cat jam's an emote where there's like a cat just like aggressively bothering. You know cat jam?
I know cat
Okay.
jam. I know cat jam.
Unfortunately, it doesn't show on my phone.
And not
But-
on mine either, but I kind of put two and two together. That was a good one. So great submission from Nicholas. I think with a song like that, I really want to see, after the drop hits, you have 8 bars of this like feel good melody, and I want to see it progress every 8 bars, add new layers. I feel like that's what makes a song like that kind of like really keep you and catch you, as opposed to, these kind of like very technically produced future bass and like big epic songs. Something that's a bit more like flowing from phrase to phrase. So that I think is my one kind of note on that one, is that after the first 8 bars of the drop, I want to see that extra thing come in there.
Yeah, the melody.
I would just
could
listen
also,
to.
Yeah.
Sorry, you go.
No, I was just saying that the melody could also use a bit of a progression to it. It kind of felt like a very short melody that kept repeating and repeating. There wasn't
it was like a
much
two
of
a 2-bar melody in that, which works if you have other instruments that come in. That's my biggest feedback on that.
But there's a lot of good things. Yeah, a lot of good things.
I think the melody was great. I would just listen to, I guess, any Avicii song, and the way he layers and progresses, I think the melody on that one is really, really, really strong.
Definitely. I think a song that we could do some damage with if we damage in a good way. That sounds horrible. If we give a bit of feedback, that could be like a stellar remix.
Yeah.
Sweet. Cool. While we're queuing up the next one, somebody feed Demonic Cat Games. He's hungry. We'll queue up the next one. What do we got?
We have skies. Right now, our skies are quite smoky here in Vancouver. They're starting to clear up.
Let's hope this song helps.
Let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes. Not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes. Not this time.
slaps.
That was cool.
Sick, right?
That's not what I thought was gonna happen.
No.
Quite minimal,
I agree.
but yeah, it works.
Reminds me of Ford, who I love.
Yeah.
People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time.
Yeah.
So sick.
Cool. Adds a nice like texture to it.
Very nice. I feel like I say that about all of them, but
Yeah,
I fucking love that.
I-
My only thought would be the piano feels the brakes feel too big for that drop. Like the drop still smacks when it comes in, but it's almost like the pianos would be cooler if they were like more filtered and like more.
yeah, I mean,
there was more reverby in those brakes, maybe.
I think also just the mixing, like audio level for that type of drop, I want it to be bigger and feel louder than the bits before, but because there's a bit more going into the drop in terms of like layers and chords, and the drop has a lot of room to breathe, it needs to be kind of pushed more, or else it feels like quieter, it feels less impactful.
Yeah.
So, you kind of have to use, at least in our perspective, your imagination as to like, okay, well, provide a very small amount of feedback there, and that could make that really jump out at you more. That I think makes the song impactful.
yeah.
But that is a great drop. A great drop.
Dig it. Definitely dig it. Skies. Big up Skies. What do you guys think of that one? What an awesome time to be alive. Yes, I would agree. Any time is a good time to be alive.
Up next, we got Matthias Ruiz. I think I'm getting that right.
Yes. I think you are.
People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. There are no heroes, not this time.
I'm awake.
I did not see that drop coming. at
Neither
all.
did I. That was a A slap, a good
Hype.
slap. That was the best kind of
Very,
slap. in the
very
mix.
hype.
There was not much of a warning, but I dig it.
People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. Not this time. Not this time. Not this time. Not this
I love that part of the vocal chop. Like, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I dig it. I think
Huge.
the first drop, it just maybe needed like, I don't, maybe if I re-listened to it I wouldn't feel that way, but like some sort of drum fill or some sort of something to indicate that like
Just
big
more of a
impact.
build up.
Yeah, maybe just lacking a build up, but that second drop I didn't feel that at all. That second drop was awesome.
I feel like by that point you kind of know what to expect to some degree
Yeah.
as well. You're not going to be like, whoa, like that was,
I think
way
it just
louder.
needed something with a
Yeah.
16th rhythm in the build up because
Yeah.
it goes into the and there's no
Yeah,
like
yeah.
whether it's a
I can
snare
see
build
that.
up or a rise or something that's like, oh right, this rhythm's coming.
Yeah,
But
I
that
thought-
drop is fucking huge.
Yeah, I thought the vocal was used in a really, really interesting way in this one too.
Mm.
Really,
Yeah, I also want to know how he made that because that's a vibe. The vocal chop.
yeah.
So slide into my DMs.
We have everyone's contact information, so you can be hitting people up and
Perfect.
asking them for tips yourself. Cool. Chat, what did we think of Matthias Ruiz? That was a pretty dope one. I agree. That was incredibly refreshing.
This is a solid way of getting artists to sign without Sasha Vibes getting involved.
Okay, they went there. They went there. We have one more left, right? Am I correct in
We
saying
do.
that?
Unfortunately, there's only one more left. We just for the sake of time.
Well, I mean, also for the sake of what we shortlisted. These were our favorite 9.
I mean, we shortlisted a lot,
A
but then
lot.
we had to shortlist it even more. So I'm seeing a couple names in the chat that unfortunately, it was very, very tight, and I recognize your names and I remember your remixes. So, shout out to everybody that entered, and
Especially Vroon Music, who's tuning in at 6:20 in the morning, wherever in the world that is. That's dedication right there.
Yeah.
Who's our last one? Who do we got here?
Tari. It's 2 A's, so I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but
We'll go with
Tari
Terry.
sounds cool.
Tari.
Oh, okay. No, you decided. We'll go
Terry.
yours.
if you're in the chat, let us know.
How? They're just gonna type it and then.
People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. Not this time.
remix feels so close, doesn't it? It's like almost there.
Are we back? I think it's like the tempo. I'd make some changes on the tempo.
It's such a good vibe though. I love the vibe of it. But yeah.
Not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes. Not this time. 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 Not this
Like feels faster than it actually is. I might just be like too used to the original.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's like a little melody in the background there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And I wish that was a bit more present or more forward in the mix for sure, because that adds like some depth to it.
I really like it. I really like that one.
Yeah.
Gets better as it goes on, I think.
Yeah, I had to like pull out my little tempo tapper because it felt very fast, and I feel like when I did it was like 122 is what my little average thing got, so it might be somewhere in that range, but it just felt really fast.
I think it's just the vocal chops are a little
Yeah.
offbeat. That might be all it is.
Yeah.
It's really cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. What everybody think about that one in chat? I see good vibes. A simple song is the most effective. I'd agree, Moist Lasagna. That just feels weird saying. I
Yeah.
agree, Moist Lasagna.
You're talking to Moist Lasagna.
Cool. Are we ready to
Did you have a few more, John? I think you said you had one more or something, right?
I mean, we've kind of narrowed it down to these.
Cool.
But
I think our winners in this pack.
yeah.
If we got to pick one winner,
just
I
so
think
you
our
guys
winners in the
know,
pack.
all the remixes have been listened to, obviously, to get to this point. So,
Of course.
yeah. So if yours wasn't played on stream, it doesn't mean that we haven't heard it. Yeah.
Cool. Robbie, let's start with you, dude. What were some of the standouts for you that we can like guarantee will make our final discussion here?
I mean, I would say my top three are probably right now the Seth Austin one, the Irons one, and the Matthias Ruiz one.
Okay.
Probably my top three. It's hard. It is really hard.
It's very hard.
I would put it this way. I would listen to all of them in my spare time, and I have been.
You can do that. There's nothing
Thank
stopping
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
You got nowhere to go.
But yeah, I would say that's probably my top three after listening to them all back to back.
Cool. John, where's your head at?
Yeah, I'm in a similar boat. I would actually probably narrow it down to Seth and Irons. I thought they both just did a really good job, just production wise, and also just the vibe was really in line with kind of the original, but kind of amplified to have way more energy, and I was just really impressed with the production.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you on Seth. I would agree with you on Irons. I liked the KY one. I thought that one was really cool. I liked Skies as well. I thought those were kind of my, maybe tied for my third slot, but definitely Seth Austin, definitely Irons. What's chat thinking? Did we like miss anyone who's a must-have? I think maybe we're gonna like.
I think we could probably like shout out a couple.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's maybe like do a quick like refresher on some of the ones, and then kind of pick our top two and debate from there. Is that reasonable? I mean, like, does anyone else here have a hard out at 1 minute from now? No? Are we good to stick? Okay, we'll stick around. You've convinced us.
A lot of people want us to check out the Wirescape one. That's kind of the thing that I keep seeing in the chat, and I do remember that one. So,
Robbie, are we good to check out Wirescape?
Let's play it.
Let's play
it. Was
it.
in my short list. So
why the heck not? All right, Wirescape is getting. We have to go to the post office, Tabitha, and I know wherever you are. Sorry.
Give me a quick.
The people have spoken. They want Wirescape. We weren't gonna make it to the post office in time, anyways. Let's get real.
Where's the keyboard? That's not the one. Where is it? Oh, wait. I know where it is. It's all good. I got it. Me and technology, we're homies.
Thank you for that, John.
I'm not finding it.
Ooh, so much for homies.
Just hold on. Just want to make sure I'm getting the spelling correct. Yeah, that's what I'm typing.
Are you sure you submitted Wirescape?
I definitely recognize the name.
Can we get a link in chat? Can we get a source?
I've definitely listened to it, so I don't know why.
Yeah, I can't seem to find it, which is very, very strange, because I definitely did listen to it as well. Just give me a quick sec.
The suspense is killing me.
It's killing all of us.
I don't know. I'm searching for Wirescape and nothing is coming up.
Just type in W, like just W.
Just W? It's very strange.
Unless they get hidden when they're not. But no, I can see ones there.
Yeah, it's very strange. Is it up on SoundCloud?
Quick, email goingquantum@monstercat.com.
That's not my email.
I know. I have the link here.
Oh, that's why.
Technology is not your friend; it is my friend, and I have the link.
Okay, cool.
Who do I send it to?
Send it to me.
Cool. All right, we'll get this on the stream real quick. Apologies, guys.
Like no pressure though, right?
Yeah.
This better be the best remix.
This better
ever.
be the winner. And we'll check with Label Radar tech support. It's probably a mess up on our end, to be completely honest. Hold on. Okay. Just trying to build a little more suspense here.
Not this time.
Ooh. Cool. Probably don't need the video on the screen. Oh. Can y'all hear this?
Yeah.
People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time.
gonna go into like a 4/4 drum or something.
Not this time.
Kind of what the claps make it sound like.
Well, just it's a weird tempo for future bass. Or not weird, but just like not what I would expect. Like it feels very fast. Like I feel like those little clips are really short.
Another drop?
Here we go. 4/4. I can feel it.
Very nice.
Sweet.
Really cool.
I like that. I think something about it felt weird and like the little.
It was the second drop that I think
Yeah, I didn't
there was
love the
something
second
about
drop.
it that just didn't quite resonate, perfectly with myself. But I felt like that one was very, very well produced overall. Like you guys said, it was made. In
It was definitely one of the best produced. Yeah,
It was
Yeah,
made
it's
in
felt
like
a little busy.
Ableton 42 or whatever. Yeah.
Future. Robbie, what's the original tempo of the song?
I think it's 107.
It's
109.
it's like
107,
just over
109.
100. I think it's really tough to do that. Like, it's just an interesting range. You can't speed it up too much. You can't slow it down too much. Like, it's kind of an interesting thing for like the bassier sides, which is why I think maybe some of the like houseier tempo stuff kind of works better for that vocal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the point of the shortlisting was, to bring forward a bunch of our favorites and the ones that we feel could be the winner. That really work really well with like like Throttle's original take on the track, and this one was really, really cool.
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah,
Big up Wirescape though. I have your YouTube channel now, so
exactly.
I'm gonna get served your ads all day. Sweet. I don't know about you guys. I'm still very much Seth Austin or Irons. That's my two
I agree.
majors.
I would love to hear a little preview.
Can we do a
of
little
those
like
if we can?
recap of
All 20
those
seconds.
two?
Yeah.
Just some like quick little taste.
So Seth was this one.
Maybe give us a show them how A&Rs
I'll skip a
really
little
listen to music. This is what we really do when you get your demos. Where's the draw?
Oh man.
It's like a young Ellis. Ellis is
That's
already
so
young.
tight.
So that was Seth, and then for Irons, we had. I'll skip a little bit.
Not this time. Not this time.
Who else is getting Grant Bowtie vibes?
Yeah.
That's tough.
That's a really tough one.
That's really
that is
tough.
incredibly tough.
Very different remixes.
All right. Well, you'll have to tune in to next week's episode of mctv to find out. I'm just kidding. Cool. Should we maybe like see what chat's thinking? You know, as like the fourth collective judge, if you will. Chat.
Yeah, I would love some help on the chat, Seth or Irons.
Seth or Irons, dude. Can we poll? I don't think we can do a poll in chat. Dan, is that? No, we can't poll. You'll just have to be very loud. So maybe, I don't know. Throw up a. Don't throw up. Post a. I don't know what emoji for which artist do we want to do. I'd say like we'll do the fire for Seth and the muscle arm for Irons. Does that make sense to anybody?
Oh, okay. That took me a second, but now I'm up to speed.
Hold on, I'm old and slow and I can't type this. Irons.
Do Cat Jam for all of them.
Sorry, I picked like the easiest one for Seth and like a really hard to find one for Irons. So I'll give everyone a second to find their emojis.
I think it's copy paste.
You could do that too.
Right bicep.
Yeah, this is a toss-up.
This is just split down the middle.
Oh, I'm seeing a lot of Irons love coming in though. Moist lasagna like Seth though. I mean, moist lasagna's vote is at least 4 times everybody else.
This is one of those situations.
Is there a poll on that?
There is no poll. No. And ultimately, Robbie, no one's opinion matters but your own. So
you're right.
Who needs them? No, I'm kidding.
Right.
It seems to be a bit of a toss-up. I'm seeing a lot of the muscle arms, but like it's like one person's putting 20 of them. But I'd say a bit more Irons than Seth. But I don't know about you guys. I'm Team Seth.
I think the Irons drop is my favorite.
Irons drop is your favorite. Okay,
probably my favorite.
All right, they can each have half of a license for Ableton. You each get an Ableton 5 license.
Robbie, it's all up to you, man.
What are you thinking, John?
Oh man, it depends what mood I'm in. Like,
I know
if I want to rage, like if I want that really really high energy, that's Irons. If you want to, be a bit more chill but still have like a good groove and like, it's not too chill. Like,
I would say, and again, I'm not the like production expert, but I think like song wise and like the vibe, they're different. So you can't necessarily compare apples to apples here, but they're both very strong and like do what they set out to achieve. Production wise, I'm leaning a bit more to Seth. I think that it's like I'd feel confident just putting that out as is. Don't touch it. Irons, I'd say like some notes. And again, that's not necessarily what we look for in the contest judging. It's not about who's the best mix engineer or mastering or whatever. But when we have 2 songs that are so close, what do you look at? You start to look at things like that. So
yeah.
I'm gonna stop talking because I can convince people of things very easily.
No, yeah, I agree with the Irons one. I would definitely want to take a look at the project and see what elements could be just kind of toned back a little bit on the high end because it was quite bright. Just on the drops, it was a bit loud. So like, depending on what volume you're listening to it on headphones or on studio monitors or whatever, you might feel a little bit inclined to turn it down just because of the harshness of it. But with that being said, I thought it was quite a subtle, change that I would probably request. It wouldn't be to roll off the top of everything. It'd just be about finding those certain elements of the track that don't really need the brightness and kind of take that away just a little bit.
Cool.
So where does that leave us?
I have a completely unrelated question. I know everyone's probably like itching to find out who won. Bad Kitty, Dan, can we feature both remixes in a future Call the Wild episode? Is that?
If Robbie's down, I'm down.
Okay.
If Robbie's down?
Absolutely.
Cool. So we can definitely do that.
Can we have 2 winners so I don't have to decide?
I mean, if you want to somehow divide the prize in half, or no. Well, we need to pick one winner. That's the point of a contest. Someone's got to win. We can't have 2 winners, Robbie. Come on, dude.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't know how you want to do this. If you want to like pull a name out of a hat, if you would like to spin around and point at one with your eyes closed. If you want to just pick your favorite, you can do that too.
No, I think I will go with my first instinct, which was when I went through all of them and I sent a name to you guys. That was my favorite. And that is Irons.
Irons. All right. We have a winner.
Irons.
The winner is Irons.
That drop is just incredible. I mean, I want to play that at my shows. I want to make an edit of that. I want to I want to play that in front of 10,000 people. I love that remix.
All right,
so.
let's make that happen. That was really fun. I think we should do this more often.
I think so as well.
I really enjoyed this. And congratulations to Irons. Let's shine a bit of a spotlight on Irons here. Thank you so much for submitting, Irons. Your remix was fantastic. We all loved it. You are now the proud owner of a copy of Ableton 10. And a push, the producer's dream tool, the Ableton Push. And we're really excited to hear what else you can create now that you have all these new fancy tools. And we'll make sure that you're connected with Robbie. I'm talking to Irons like they're in the chat. I have no idea if they're there.
Yeah.
Are they there? Irons, make some noise if you're here.
And if he's not, or she, it could be she, they will find out soon when we, publicly announce the winner.
Awesome.
Congrats to Irons.
Sweet.
Honestly, thank you to everyone again for entering. As you can hear today, the quality of these remixes was just unreal. So
yeah, and I mean, much
very impressed. And,
love to Ableton, much love to Label Radar for allowing us to work with them on this fantastic concert. For those producer folk or just any, I keep saying concert. It's a contest.
Best concert ever.
No,
Best
that was not on
concert
purpose. Guys, it's been a long day. I got to go to the post office. There's just a lot of stuff. But yeah, big ups to Label Radar for allowing us to run this contest with them. We've done a couple of these kind of contests in the past. Really impressed with the caliber of production quality and the submissions and everything like that. Even the use of their platform is awesome and easy.
It's a really cool way for us to find artists that we wouldn't have known about before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
And so for any of you who are tuning in who have not submitted stuff to us on Label Radar, go check it out. We're pretty easy to find on the platform. It's where we do all of our demos. And keep an eye out for more contests because we're going to be running all of our remix contests through there. It's a lot of fun. And Robbie, do you have any closing words or anything that you want to do? Should we maybe play the remix to close this off one last time?
Yeah, let's play it. I mean, just thanks again to everyone. I now have a lot of artists I can go check out their own music, and I want to start following some of these people that I've found. So
cool. Awesome.
Very exciting stuff. Thank you all.
Dan,
awesome.
let's turn it up in the chat and make sure it's full blown here. Everyone, this is the Irons remix of Throttle Heroes featuring our good friend Sam Nicolosi. The winner, Irons. Let's do it.
Let's keep this kind, there are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. Let's keep this kind, there are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. keep this kind, there are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind, there are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. Not this time. Not this time. Not this time. Not this
You know what, guys? I think we'll do a pack just for you.